Congratulations to all the American people, you have a new president.
United States of America has acquired leadership position in the world. See, if you here wear these blue trousers, half the world, without knowing why, they're also wearing blue trousers. If you tear your trousers, half the world is tearing up their trousers. I'm watching this with great interest. Now the entire world is looking up to you. Is it not important that we fix ourselves and set the right example for the world? Today I'm telling you, in the rest of the world, for a whole lot of youth in the world, America means free-flowing alcohol. America means drugs on the street. America means living a freaky life. America means war. We must change this. America means healthful living. America means joyful living. America means responsible behavior. Participating in the democratic process is not politics. It is the fundamental responsibility of being citizens of a nation. It's the leadership of the people. We are not electing one person, we are asking one person to represent us, particularly for the leadership in America. All of you, as citizens of this nation, should not think who is better, who is worse, that's not the point. Whoever they are, they must do what you want. It seems they're telling me they've spent about $1.2 trillion in war in the last 12-15 years. Nearly 1 million people dead, 2-3 nations destroyed. Maybe, I will assume that they entered there with good intention. But this is the result, all right? It doesn't matter. I entered, I tried to do good things to you, but all that happened is you got crushed. I'm saying, instead of sending 150,000 soldiers and spending these billions of dollars out there, with 10% of this, you can educate every child in Middle East, you can nourish every child in Middle East, you can skill them, you send your doctors, your engineers, your business experts, and America's business will boom and world will love America. That drone, that missile, that bomb is costing you billions, isn't it? Instead of that, you can make the world yours. You can make somebody yours either by sitting on their head or just including them, isn't it? See, never before this was possible. This is unique times because today one nation is in this position where they can do this. They have the necessary economy, necessary strength. Military usage can come down to 2% of what it is and just use it only extremely selectively where it is impossible to fix things. But everything else can be fixed. It is important that America moves from trying to dominate the world to include the world. If you educated half the children around the world, you could pick the best and ask them to come into your country. You're fearing something that you don't have to fear. You're losing a tremendous opportunity when you're sitting on a platform of leadership. Instead of exercising it in a sensible manner, you're earning the hate of all the people on the planet. People are looking at you as exploiters. Why don't they look at you as educators? Why don't they look at you as people who skill them rather than who will kill them? If you skill the world, you will have opportunities. American business has tremendous opportunities if they go out, along with the US government, to do things. You can spend 10% of the money that you're spending on the military and do things in the world where the world will become yours out of love, out of involvement, out of gratitude, not by conquest, because by conquest it's not going to work. Well, we have understood that it doesn't matter what you do, one nutcase with a nuclear bomb can do things to you. Instead of living in fear, we can live with earning people's gratitude and love. It's very much possible. This is not some naive idea. This is… I'm saying it in a simplistic way. I have thought through this, I have written documents on this, how this could be done. It's just that in some places there is mistrust. You can leave it for some time, take those countries which are good and say, America is willing to educate every child, nourish every child on the planet who needs it. Believe me, in 5-10 years, entire world will be looking up to America. This is what you must ask. The question is not whether you elect this person or that person. Are they willing to make this commitment that we will not open up another theater of war? There are other ways of handling problems. Because even if you enter with your weaponry, with good intentions, the result that happens is neither good for you nor for anybody, it's just going on. I'm saying with the expertise of business, technology, engineering and schools that you have built here, you can go build across the world and make a business out of it too. Not all of it is charity. You don't have to give it away. Business today does not mean that I spend $10, I must get $15 or $20 next month. Let's leave this short-sighted nonsense. If we develop a humanity with a certain skill and talent and gratitude, the nation is made in future, isn't it? If everybody with the best talents want to come to United States, which is how this country has grown, this must continue. For this you don't wait. You don't wait for those poor countries to develop talent and you steal them. You go there and develop the talent. Because I see not one American looks like the other, obviously you come from many different corners of the world. We can still continue that. Not just that, a time has come where national boundaries will not mean much in future because people are communicating across borders, technologies have unified nations. Please ask your leaders if they can do it. The first and foremost thing is, no new theaters of war must be opened. World War I happened, World War II happened, so many millions of people died. Any sensible human being, I've always wondered, how did the people let it happen in those times? Not one or two, 30 million people, 50 million people dying, how did they let it happen? But well, in our own time it's happening.
For a whole lot of people, not just in Middle East, America means source of war. I think it's time America as a nation changes this image and creates an image that America means wealth, America means well-being, America means an ideal way of living. Above all, America means help to everybody, because if you don't teach everybody around the world how to generate wealth, we will not live in a wealthy world. Why is it important to live in a wealthy world? It is just that if you alone become wealthy, naturally people will keep sniping at you. Those who have nothing to lose and on the street will naturally throw stones at people who are living in expensive glass homes. It's best that your neighbor also has a good home. Otherwise, the way technology is evolving, just a small nation with certain capabilities can derail the process of administration, businesses, banks, everything with a certain skill. Slowly we're realizing this. It's unfortunate that major nations today are talking about, if you disrupt our cyberspace, we will disrupt your cyberspace. This is not where it should be going. Where it should be going is, you will not want to disrupt because you also have something worthwhile. If you have nothing worthwhile, only then you get these ideas that I want to disrupt you. If you also have something worthwhile, you don't want to disrupt anybody because you know you also have something to lose. So let's create a world. Let America and the new leadership in America focus on creating a world which is well. When people are well, they value their well-being. They wouldn't want their well-being to be disrupted in any way.